Hey guys, a warm welcome back to the channel. We're in for a treat today. I am with the original master of salvage car lot tours, Sam Crack.
I thought the original guy was like a guy, Salvage UK.
I know, you were doing it when the Model T was out.
That's right. Yeah. I'm not, come on.
Anyway, he's had some amazing builds on his channel. Lamborghini, Ferrari, R8, even this AMG C63 was a salvage car. Was it?
No,
two, wasn't it? I thought you welded the two together.
No, this was.
I might be wrong.
This was my midlife crisis car. I went out and just bought one nice, reliable car here.
Okay, it is a very nice car. We're going to go and find some nice cars like this at the local Copart. Join me in a sec. So we made it to Copart. 4,500 cars here. So we've got a bit of a pick. We got a load over there and over this side, as you can see in the background, just stretches out cars everywhere. You name it, it's probably here. Let's go and check out a few. Something that amazes me about this place is just the vast variety. We have this old Plymouth here, a really cool car, probably a little bit too far gone. There's a lot of rust down here, but look at that. Imagine cruising around this, but look at rust here, rust down the bottom there. You would need to put a lot of work and a lot of money into this to get it half decent back on the road and where you can enjoy it. However, there is, like I say, from one extreme to the other. We have a really old Plymouth there, and then over here we have a little gem hiding between this lot, a McLaren 600 LT. Sam, McLaren, your thing? Would you like a McLaren?
I really am starting to enjoy these cars. I mean, the looks are just, they don't look like an Italian supercar. They're so unique, and supposedly their performance is extraordinary.
I like the LTs, and I really like the spec on this car. I'm not one for really bright colors. This one, black, with just a subtle little bit of orange trim here and there. Small details like the orange seat belts on the inside, really like it. It's got a nice amount of carbon fiber, just little subtle bits here, the mirrors, these little side vents, nice wheels. But look at this car. Let's take a look around it. Doesn't look too bad from the back here. Just a bit of scuffing down there on that lower valance.
That's really common that I notice on these McLarens, every time I see them at the auction, you see a lot of suspension damage. Obviously they sit really low to the ground. They tend to crack the control arms, and you see this where like the tire pops up. You wonder if this is a track related incident. You wonder what in the heck goes on with these cars. But this corner, specifically the passenger side corner, I could tell you the amount of times I have seen McLarens with this, but this
which is interesting, right? Because if you look at this corner, it's probably the least touched on the car. There is no obvious damage down here, nothing at the front there, but like you say, the tire has popped off.
The tire is completely off the rim.
There's like literally no body damage at all around this corner. But then we come to the front, and again, slightly different. Down here we've got obvious damage to the front wheel there. Carbon disc looks pretty good, doesn't look like that's been damaged. And strange, framework looks pretty straight to me at the front there. Doesn't look like there's any obvious damage, not even down here.
Now the funny thing is the way it's sitting. What frame guys will do is take a level on a level surface. Obviously we're not on a level surface, but just looking at this car, knowing that this front frame brace is made out of aluminum, these tend to crack. And as a matter of fact, on the McLarens, I think they're made in a way where they break off right at the mounting point. So you'll see one move completely over because it's cracked off from its original area there. This one is clearly very intact. Took out the front bumper. Can we open
this front maybe?
Let's see. Oh, it is. It's unlocked. Lithium battery. It's another thing with these cars. $3,000–4,000 for a battery. Look at this. Everything here looks good. Lights look a little bit, could probably be, that's a bit of just sealant on the listing. Says undercarriage damage on this car, and that is what you would really need to check. You need to get this right up in the air.
because anything carbon related on this is going to cost an absolute fortune to repair. But very nice car, one to keep an eye on. Be interesting to see what this sells for. Of over 4,500 cars in one location, that is a lot to choose from. That's more than the whole of the UK auctions combined. So I can't help feeling a little bit envious of the amount of choice you get in the US. And it doesn't stop there. It's everything from shopping, cars, to what's on TV. But with today's video sponsor, Surfshark VPN, they connect the continents and open up a whole new world of choice. For example, I can watch the extra shows I'm missing out on from the US that are not available in the UK by simply doing a quick Surfshark click to reroute my VPN to, say, via New York. So I get to watch my favorite TV shows from anywhere around the world at any time. It really is that simple. And I can watch them on any of my devices, mobiles, tablets, desktops, even my TV. And if I desire, all at the same time, because with Surfshark, it's unlimited devices. But here's the best bit by far. By using my code Ratarossa or simply clicking on my link in the description below the video, you're going to save a massive 83% off plus 3 months extra free, and there's a money back guarantee, so it's a no-brainer. That, my friends, is less than the price of a cup of coffee once a month. Now I've got to say a massive thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to business. Sam's told me there's a hidden little kind of hangar here where they keep the real special cars. Now apparently there's something worth millions in here. Just follow us. We'll have a little look.
Millions of your currency, which is actually, oh, I guess that's more than our currency, right?
Yeah, yours is double.
Yeah, well, no,
we go over here from a distance. I'm going to show you from a distance because I don't want to get too close and damage this one. You can probably tell by the color. It's a famous color.
It's got lucky number 44.
44, extremely rare Bugatti at Copart. As you can see, twin exhausts at the back. I think that was an upgrade. But then you come around the side, something changes a little bit, not quite what you think it is.
Come here, look at this.
Bugatti wheels, you can see. Oh, there's the spare. There is the spare. Look at that. Normally, if I'm correct, there's an engine there.
Is that right? So wait, look at this. I never heard of this model from Bugatti. If you look, there's a plaque back here, and it's a 1927 Bugatti replica.
Ah, replica, yeah, that's the one.
Is that an English car?
This is the one that they lost. Yeah. This is the one. It's turned up in a Copart yard. Years later. Priceless. Absolutely priceless.
The missing Bugatti.
It is.
Right here.
Looks good.
But the big question, how much would you bid on this, personally?
I don't have the budget for this kind of thing.
Well, seriously, if you had to buy something like this, I'm going to go out on a limb. It cost the guy that built it probably 40,000 US, my guess. I mean, how do you got to get stuff like this done? Clearly custom.
There's some interesting stuff on this car. I mean, what is it made of?
Is that fiberglass?
I think that's fiberglass, isn't it?
Seriously though, what's it worth here? I would think it's worth in the teens.
Couple of $100?
No, teens.
Teens? Really?
Yeah, I mean, how could, if you wanted to drive into a show with something unique.
Unique. I think it's a uniqueness that makes it worth a bit of money.
What are you gonna buy off of Marketplace for $15,000? You're not gonna buy this. This is what you're gonna drive, and everybody's gonna look at you. They're gonna look at you in a few different fashions, but they're gonna look at you in this car, seriously.
Well, there you go. A Bugatti hidden away here, disguised as a VW, right?
The second
VW
Bugatti.
Beetle.
Yeah, this is based off of a Volkswagen. This is the second Bugatti Copart has auctioned off in the last 90 days. It's true, right?
We need to sell everything we've got. We could buy this one.
This one we only need to sell 1 or 2 cars, but this one, the last one we'd have to sell everything and mortgage our homes.
Well, there you go, guys. We have a Bugatti for you. Let's go and check out a few more interesting cars out there. What's that one? That's not that Quadrifoglio, is it? No.
That red thing?
Yeah.
That's a Toyota RAV4.
I need to get my eyes tested. So something there is completely different on my channel, but I'm finding I'm drawn to a little bit more over here across the pond are these American muscle cars, right? These muscle cars still?
Yes.
Yeah. And this one,
Challenger.
Dodge Challenger. I will put my hands up. I know nothing about these cars. So
this is a Scat Pack. So the Scat Pack is one below a Hellcat. The Hellcat being the 707 horsepower supercharged Hemi. This has a 500 probably plus horsepower V8 naturally aspirated. So these are also very fast and very sought after.
Typically, what would one of these? I mean, what year is this car? First of all, for my British viewers like me who probably know little about these cars.
Anywhere between a 2015, 16, all the way up to now.
So this is a current car, yeah. And price-wise, like a new one of these, or what could you pick one of these up?
A new one of these would retail for a little bit over 50,000 US, with the inflation maybe closer to 60 now, whereas a Hellcat is knocking on 70, 80,000.
Okay. And what could you pick one of these up? A normal, not salvage car.
Used, you can find these. I've seen them in the 30s.
Yeah.
And this one wrecked. I mean, you're going to talk about taking a substantial discount.
Yeah.
But we haven't gotten a good look around, so let's
let's have a look.
Here.
So 30,000. So that's 25,000, 20,000 pounds for a 500 brake horsepower modern muscle car.
Exactly.
Brembo brakes down here.
We've got, this is a wrap that's on this car, I could tell by looking at it.
Yeah.
The quarter, this is something, again, this is just first glance. We haven't gotten a good walk around this car, but this is something you could repair right here. Yeah. Cut this out, get a new one. And the nice thing about these cars, there are so many of them.
Actually, this could probably be knocked out quite easily.
It's just so inexpensive to get a quarter for one of these cars. That's why I would go and opt with a replacement so everything lines up. I know how you guys are bodgers over there across the pond.
Bodge it and leg it. That's the name of the new crew.
The nice thing about this one, if you see, when you have a quarter panel like this, you want to make sure that the door, it fits nicely, has a nice gap, closes nice, it's perfect.
Really does.
And then, if you look at the interior, this one's a stick, which is not very common on these. So
stick with no knob.
Stick with no knob.
Yeah.
Now I say it's not common. The Challenger guys are gonna get mad. You can find these with sticks more regular than you could a European car, but most people order them in automatic. So this one is pretty good. We got a little bit of a bumper hit here. That's no big deal.
Let's have a quick look in here. Nice looking car. So you got, I'm guessing all that's the nav and everything in the middle there on these. So quite a few nice options.
No airbags deployed.
No.
I mean, it looks like maybe we got a little bit of a kink here. Is that?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But that I would repair. I wouldn't replace that side. This is a very good repairable car in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Minimum damage to the front. That's just replacement, yeah.
Forward a little bit. That's a bumper.
Nice. I like all this. Really looks good.
Yeah.
So it's got a mean look to it. Definitely.
If we find a Hellcat out here, you'll notice that. Oh, this one too. I didn't know they did this. This is an intake right here. You see that? That's not. The light is missing specifically, so the air goes right into the air filter. So, really same on the Hellcat. Cool really car. Cool. Nice build.
Engine-wise, what is it? 5 litre? Did you say this one?
I'm not sure exactly. It's probably around that. You can pop it and look.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at what we've got under here. Okay, wow.
There you go. Very nice.
Very nice. Very clean.
Pretty stock oil catch can. That's about it.
Really nice.
You want to start it up?
Let's see if it will start. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it doesn't seem like there's any kind of damage there. There you go. That is American muscle. Look. Really good.
This is a 6.4 liter. It just popped up on the screen when I started.
Okay. And is that normal?
That is not normal. Somebody stuffed it over there. I don't think Dodge would just be putting loose little like ornaments. Oh, but easily removable. Now I said that this is a wrap, and yeah, you can see the original color of the car does look red.
Yeah. Interesting.
Probably got really nice paint under it because it was wrapped. This is a really good builder right here.
Yeah, this doesn't look like it would be too difficult at all to get this back.
If you could knock this car around, let's say very close to 20, maybe 18,000, 19,000. You could probably fix it for another 4,000.
4,000, yeah.
I mean, DIY fashion in the way that I said, if you're a panel beater, want to fix the rear in that fashion, you could do it. But quarter panels, welding them in, you have a really nice car.
Wheels all look straight, don't they?
Yeah.
No suspension damage. Lovely. Really nice car.
Yeah.
Really nice car. And back seats on these?
Yes.
Wow. Look at that. Practical as well as muscle. Look at this. That's how they do it. Look at that long fork. Amazing. Just like that. Bang. Done. Just seen something quite cool down here. Let's see what Sam thinks about this, because unfortunately Sam is not cool. Oh, I have seen something very cool, Sam. We'll come to that in a second.
That's what I've been looking for.
Now, what do you think of this?
Very cool.
Very cool.
All right,
cool. Sam's gone up in my cool on the cool wall.
I like.
Really cool.
If I'm looking and I'm seeing correct, does it have a navy blue interior? Those are the really cool ones. Let me see this.
Oh, got a big hole down here. Try not to fall down there. Let's have a look.
This door is.
Yep, we got a navy blue interior. It needs a little bit of work, but not bad at all. All the lights come on. Look at that.
The materials that Mercedes-Benz uses, even modern day, it just holds up so well in comparison to other auto manufacturers.
Well, let's, you know, some of your cars are 10 years old and got shrunk leather. Look at this.
Not the Mercedes.
Not this thing, look. That is just a little bit of wear there, and someone's obviously caught the seat a bit, but that's it. The other seat, perfect. Look at that. Cool car. I wonder if it starts. Should we try and start it?
Give it a shot.
I mean, the light came on. Here we go. Key in.
69,000 miles.
69,000 miles, yeah. Starts first time on the button. Sounds good. Very cool car. Very cool car. I think that these are really going to start going up in price. But there you go. Really nice. Now we are really spoiled for choice today. Check this out, another McLaren. This one's a 570S. Again, a kind of colour that I like personally, these more subtle colours. Silver, red calipers, really nice car. Looks very, very good on this side. The back, no kind of damage over there that I can see. Unfortunately, it is taped shut. It does look really dirty in there, like the door has been left open at some point, or a window's been left open. Nothing on this side damage wise that I can see would cause any problems. Again, around the front we have something here. I believe this is part of the car, part of the structure, so let's see where that came from. Front end looks good, missing a badge, but other than that, nice. This is one of the shapes of McLaren I like. These lights are much more my cup of tea. Again, front wheels, no issue there. Rear wheels, no issue there. But clearly the damage is in this area, which has all been taped off, and I suspect that that bit of bodywork at the front there came from here. However, if you look at this, most of the car looks really, really good. So it just depends what the damage is underneath here, if there's any frame damage. Otherwise, this could really be quite an easy repair. Unfortunately, like I say, we can't get into it. We can't really see exactly what's going on. Got a bit of something missing here. You can see where it's all cracked. Mirrors missing. But I like this car. This could be a really nice, simple fix for the right person who wants a McLaren. 600
LT is the way to go.
600 LT. So, but what do you think the difference in value between the 600 LT and the 570S?
570S sells for about 150,000 depending on the year, the miles. This one actually had some decent miles on it, 30,000. That's going to drive the price down.
Yeah.
More like 135, 140 wholesale for one of these. I'm saying wholesale.
This, yeah. What would you pay for something like this with that damage?
I wouldn't want to pay
sub 100, I would say.
Well, sub 100.
Well,
I
sub
wouldn't want to
100.
pay more than about 70,000. It will sell for more than that by a little, maybe up to about 80. This is a good amount.
And what would you be looking on this before you made that decision, pulled the trigger to bid on one of these like this, as you've seen it now with this kind of damage?
When you said what would I do?
What would you be looking for on this? Personally, obviously frame damage, some kind of frame damage under there.
Again, carbon tub. You really want to look at too, what are all these mechanical components? Are the coolers in good shape? These parts are a fortune, and a lot of them are proprietary to this brand. As far as I've seen, can you get things recreated? Sure. Do you want to? Might end up costing you the same amount, right?
Do you remember this was a running driving car?
Well, just by the looks of it, there's no deployed airbags.
Yeah.
This works very similar to the Lamborghinis, and the fact that it's got one of those fuses that blows and then will prohibit you from starting it. So when I see rear side damage like this, I look for an airbag. I'd assume it runs and drives, and it's sitting quite nicely off the ground, unlike the other one, and so that would be a little bit more indicative of a mechanically sound car. I mean, the rear looks really nice here. So
70,000 then be a good number for something like this, yeah?
70.
Yeah.
Any more, you're really playing with fire, because again, look, you've got 30,000 miles. They made a ton of these. You could get these all day long with really low miles for about 150 clean. 70, it's going to cost you at least 20 to fix it,
I was going to say 20 to fix it. So you've got a sub $100,000. Very nice McLaren. Very nice. I like this. I like the back lights on this one, the front lights. This is probably one of my preferred shapes. I'm not too keen on the older ones or the latest reincarnation
you
of this.
like the MP412C?
They're nice. There's a few of them.
I like the MP412C.
Yeah?
It's better than this.
I've heard Tom drive those. I'm gonna go.
You could leave it. All right, so what's good here, Scott? This is the one you need to bring back to the UK, a Corvette.
This is a nice car. How much?
Oh, maybe not that one.
That one's a bit smashed up. Anyway, guys, that is the end of my tour around here. We literally touched the surface. There are so many cars here. My legs are aching. Gotta say a big thank you to this guy for giving me an insight to what he does quite a lot of time around here, and he does it so well.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
If you like what you saw today, make sure you check out his channel. He's been here a number of times and he has found some very, very interesting cars. Just like this one back here. I do like this. Maybe one day we'll bring an American muscle car back to the UK. Certainly there were a number here that I really did fancy, and that was the major thing that I got from this one, and that is the amount of cars, the amount of choice, everything from old to literally brand new cars almost, and cars, motorbikes, you name it, it's here. Trucks, cars galore. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget, check out what I get up to on a daily basis. You can check out what Sam gets up to on his channel. I'll make sure I'll put a link to his channel right down there, and I'll catch you shortly in the next one. Ciao for now.
Toodaloo. What do you say? What does Peter say? What does Peter say?
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Cheerio for now.